Hello everybody out there in YouTube, this is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot faraga on this mic. Today we're going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts top 5 based on the top 5 worlds that I believe need to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now this video is heavily inspired by my boy Avataryaya. Please check out his channel and his video on the top 5 worlds that he believes needs to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. And I also got the gameplay from TD Twilight. I've been working on another Kingdom Hearts top 5 and I planned on using TD Twilight's gameplay in that. I still do plan on using it in there, but I also decided, hey, let me give my boy Twilight some love and use his gameplay and showcase it here. Make sure you go subscribe to him. His link will be also down in the description. So let's begin.
This is the Shadic Zone.
Alright, number 5 on my list is a Marvel Cinematic Universe world. Now, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has boosted into popularity with movies like Iron Man, The Avengers, and the most recent movie coming out, Spider-Man Homecoming, which I recommend highly. It, in my opinion, is the best Spider-Man movie. I just feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe deserves some type of love, especially since it's been bought out by Disney. In all honesty, I feel like it would be a perfect fit because we've also seen worlds like Pirates of the Caribbean in the series, so I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe isn't too dark for Kingdom Hearts. We've already had worlds like Big Hero 6 confirmed for Kingdom Hearts, a Marvel property, so why can't another Marvel property such as the Marvel Cinematic Universe be included in the game? I also feel like this opens up the possibility for this world in itself to be expanded, or the story around this universe to be expanded within the Kingdom Hearts series with various DLC. I overall just feel like the amount of characters with the varying abilities that exist within the Marvel Cinematic Universe could make for a fit in the Kingdom Hearts world, and that's why the Marvel Cinematic Universe is number 5 on this list. Number 4 on this list is Moana's world. Now, I feel like this world should be more of a replacement for the previous Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 2 because I did somewhat like the ship movement idea within Kingdom Hearts 2 for the pirates. Now, was it carried out in the proper way? No, it wasn't, but I feel like we could have a miniature Legend of Zelda Wind Waker type of situation within Kingdom Hearts 3 if this world is included. I feel like it would be a perfect fit due to the pseudo open world feel of Kingdom Hearts. On top of that pseudo open world field, we get bigger worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 because of the better tech that we have nowadays compared to back then. Since the world is broader, they could easily use this to replace loading screens that we have seen in previous Kingdom Hearts games. Heck, 1.5 and 2.5 virtually have no loading screens, or the load screens exist but the loading time is nil. You don't even get to see the heart in the new remixes. And this is why the Moana world is number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list is The Emperor's New Groove, Cusco. I would love to see a world based around this movie. This movie was phenomenal to me, and I feel like the characters really do fit in the Kingdom Hearts world and would allow for some type of comedic relief. On top of that, I feel like it would add to an interesting plot if we had Yzma as a villain, because we can see Maleficent is going around gathering villains throughout the Kingdom Hearts and Disney verse. Now, while I know it's too late in the game for a new world to be added, possibly these could be added as DLC. So never shy away from asking for a world, because it could always be added in later or in another Kingdom Hearts game, because as we all know, this franchise is never ending. This is one of the biggest cash cows. Number 2 on this list is Treasure Planet. While Treasure Planet was not one of the better early 2000s Disney movies, it was a good one. I wouldn't say it was too good, it was more just decent, but the world around Treasure Planet was phenomenal. And I think the aspect of space and just pirates just worked. Now, while I did say the Moana world earlier, I feel like this could be another situation in which we can see this pseudo open world in Kingdom Hearts, and we could travel to different planets, etc. with Treasure Planet. Now, while Treasure Planet wasn't all that good of a movie, it was still pretty decent, and I would like to see some love for it within the Kingdom Hearts series or just in general. So seeing this world or a world based around this movie would be extremely exciting. Some honorable mentions are Lilo and Stitch. Now, while I feel like we need a proper Lilo and Stitch world and not the one we got in Birth by Sleep, I felt like it would be too close to the Moana world to be featured on this list, and I feel like it would call for some interesting combat, etc. I feel like the bosses and things from the world of Moana would fit better in Kingdom Hearts 3 in terms of just bosses. Now, I do want the Lilo and Stitch world more, but I feel like the Moana world would allow the developers to flesh out a bit more. On top of this, I also have Atlantis, and Atlantis was kind of the same reason as Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet was a better movie than Atlantis, but I also feel like it didn't feel as well as something like Treasure Planet could. Another movie world that I would have liked to have seen would have been the Black Cauldron. The Black Cauldron is one of the darker Disney films, but I feel like the atmosphere of that world is fit better by stages or worlds like Hollow Bastion. While I don't feel like it would have been I feel like it would have been dumbed down, but I also feel like I want a Black Cauldron world in Kingdom Hearts, and I just feel like it wouldn't be as unique because we have worlds already like it, like Hollow Bastion. Our last honorable mention is Frozen. Now, from what I remember, I think the Frozen world was confirmed. I don't remember, but I have it here just in case it isn't, and I just feel like the gameplay would really be hyped up from a Frozen world, but there isn't really much substance to Frozen. We only really saw a small portion of the town. We saw the inside of the castle a little bit, and we saw inside of Elsa's castle, and maybe the outside surrounding woods. There wasn't anything really exciting except for Elsa's giant ice castle, and I think that's why I couldn't put it in this top 5 list. But enough with the honorable mentions. Let's move on to number 1. Number 1 on my list is Midgar. We have yet to have seen an FF world in the Kingdom Hearts series. Tell me one Final Fantasy where I don't think there's any, not that I remember at least. And I think that because Midgar comes from the most popular Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII, that it could skyrocket the popularity of Final Fantasy's worlds within the Kingdom Hearts series, or just other Square worlds. I would love to see other worlds based on other Square games, such as Shibuya from The World Ends With You. That would be amazing. I feel like there would be a lot of benefits from having a world like Midgar in the Kingdom Hearts series. Now, it could also expand more on the Final Fantasy characters within the Kingdom Hearts universe, because they really only get spotlight in Traverse Town and Hollow Bastion, nothing else really, and it's really depressing that we see that. Some other worlds have more fleshed out characters. I just really want to see a Final Fantasy world, and I feel like Midgar is one of the most, if not the most deserving world in the Final Fantasy, franchise. Thank you everybody out there for watching. This has been your man Shadicstick. Now, if you like this video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you like this for more top 5s and discussion content. On top of that, I also stream, and I've just been trying to amp up the quality of my videos lately. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share this out with your friends, and we're out of here. Peace. Kiss, kiss.